Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Temple Owls, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the FIU Panthers offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Reese. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
And that's another FIU.
The give to the tailback. Slithers into space. Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that's another FIU.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Panthers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, FIU.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Owls offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. The running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. He was out of bounds. It's Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to run for it. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. He's going for the goal line. Stumbled to the ground. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
14-0.
And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
He's brought down.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Heaves it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch at the 35. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's another FIU.
Used to play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Vaughn. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. The snap sets up to throw. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up by 28 over Nevada. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a little space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Owls moving quickly to the line. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They just keep firing. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll return it. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Let's go, Panther fans. You know what to
On
do.
third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that's another FIU.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Sanchez. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Another FIU.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And it's so underrated. The The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly out to the tight end.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The short hands, it's Manuel. And they're able to make the tackle. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best of the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to pass on second down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Let's go, Panther fans. You know what to do.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback goes knocked down back at the 13.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Temple lining up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Another FIU.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
From the gun, running back on the move. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to run this quarterback.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida International.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Texas.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football.
Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, that was a nice little pitch and catch there.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, the field shrinks. You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guys that you can fake a little run action, throw them the football for the touchdown.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Temple, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Finds his man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Connection to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Motion from the wideout. He wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. It exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's another FIU.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guessed right.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with first and 15. Under fire. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.